It is the end of operations soon at the Alliant Energy Center. So what comes next for people in Dane County who are still looking for a vaccine?
Plus a walk on the wild side here, right in town for some people living near Madison this morning.
This is News 3 Now at 5.
Thanks for staying with us. After nearly 2 decades now as athletic director at Wisconsin, Barry Alvarez is set to pass the torch.
Today, his former star player and protege, Chris McIntosh, was introduced as the new AD. McIntosh has served as deputy athletic director for the past 4 years. Our sports director, Zach Hanley, has more on the new face of the Wisconsin athletic department. Zach?
Well, from Pat to Barry and now to Matt, Chris McIntosh, the name we all thought would be the one following Alvarez, was officially introduced as Wisconsin's next athletic director. Day one, July 1st. But these past 24 to 48 hours have been crazy, to say the least. And to hear it, Wisconsin athletic director Chris McIntosh is pretty special, along with a bunch more emotions for the man of the hour.
It was overwhelming. There was a tremendous amount of emotion. It was surreal. At the same time, I felt very proud. It's a tremendous honor and a tremendous opportunity and a tremendous responsibility.
Alvarez shared his thoughts on McIntosh getting the job, saying, quote, "He epitomizes the transformational power of the student-athlete experience at Wisconsin. He loves the Badgers and will put everything he has into building upon the foundation." Now, the two met last night and shared a moment that Mac is going to remember for a long time.
It was a big warm hug and a smile and an embrace that, I'll never forget. For me, this opportunity feels much like the opportunity that I was given when I was offered a scholarship here in 1994. It was surreal.
Obviously, Mac has gotten a lot of calls, emails, and text messages during the last 24 hours. The one that stuck out, a message from his mom. Enjoy today. Moms are always right, guys.
Good advice. Yeah.
It's great to see that move for Chris McIntosh. Zach, thank you. Sunny and mild out there today. We're going to see a warm-up this weekend. Let's get a look at your certified most accurate forecast. Meteorologist Dana Fulton enjoying the weather out there in the patio. Dana?
Absolutely. I think most folks are enjoying the forecast today. A lot of sunshine, and it feels really nice and summery out here on the patio right now. A nice clear sky, a few clouds overhead for us with temperatures near 80 degrees, but dew points are in the 40s, so that's what makes it feel so comfortable. We'll be talking more about humidity, though, as we get closer into the weekend and next week. 81 currently in Janesville and 75 in Platteville right now. Just a smidge warmer than where we were at this time yesterday. Still adding on just a degree or two as we work through the week and towards the weekend. Each day getting a little warmer outside, and each day keeping our Doppler track quiet. We have some showers and thunderstorms well north of Green Bay, north of the Twin Cities, but nothing expected to build in for us in southern Wisconsin. It'll be partly sunny for us tomorrow. Temperatures likely crossing into the mid to low 80s for afternoon highs. And if the 80s aren't warm enough for you, we do have the 90s in the forecast before we get to the start of next week. But we'll take a closer look at your Fulton day in just a few minutes.
All right, Dana, thank you. Lines at the Alliant Energy Center have served as a basic barometer for how the pandemic has been going. And lately, those lines for testing and vaccinations have dwindled, showing that public health it's time to shift the focus.
Operations land later this month. Gabriella Becerra at the Alliant Energy Center explaining what public health is focused on next. Gabby?
Well, at its peak, public health was doing thousands of tests and vaccines every day. Now they're only doing hundreds, and a site this big is no longer necessary.
For the past year, Ken Van Horn's office has been the Alliant Energy Center.
My day-to-day work has been running the center, whether it's been testing or since December vaccinations.
Public Health's Emergency Preparedness Coordinator says the venue off of Rimrock Road was exactly what Dane County needed.
It was like I drew out exactly what I would want a drive-through testing and vaccination site to look like. It's been perfect. It's pretty expensive.
About $10,000 a day. That's how much it costs to run the mass testing and vaccine site. But it's money well spent in the health department mind, helping Dane County become one of the best vaccinated counties in the state.
Although it's being paid for with grant money, we want to be good stewards of the taxpayers' dollar, and there's just not a need to keep a facility this big with demand dropping.
Public Health is shifting operations to its existing spaces, where they have the capability to give up to 700 vaccinations and 1,000 tests each week.
So we'll do vaccinations 5 days a week and testing 3 days a week, just at our normal facilities instead of this mass center.
Not only did the site help stop the spread of COVID in our community, but Van Horn says it also helped stop some of the anxiety that comes with the pandemic.
We gave peace of mind, I think, to the folks in Dane County that they had access to both testing and vaccine whenever they wanted it. And we scaled up and we scaled down to meet demand. And it's just been, I think, a really valuable asset for Dane County.
The last day you can come here to get a vaccine or test is June 26th. After that, Public Health will be focusing on their existing sites. That's at South Park Street and East Washington Avenue.
Gabby, thank you. COVID cases aren't just down in Dane County, they're down statewide. The 7-day average is 162. Meanwhile, another 10,000 people got their first vaccine dose in the past 24 hours. 42.1%, or 2.4 million people, are done with their vaccine series in Wisconsin, as nearly half of the state has received at least one shot. And in Dane County, almost 58% have completed the series, while 66.5% have at least one shot.
Wisconsinites tend to be a little partial to Miller products, but free beer, even from Budweiser, could be a selling point for people to get vaccinated this summer.
Kroger announced that they're going to give away $1 million each week to someone who gets vaccinated at one of their pharmacies. The NBA, the NHL, NASCAR tracks, they're offering vaccines outside playoff games and at races. Major League Baseball will be offering free tickets to people who get vaccinated at the ballpark. And to top it off, Anheuser-Busch announced that beer is on them on July the 4th. That's right, get a shot and have a beer.
Now, the brewer is giving away a free beer or drink of your choice to people who upload a picture of themselves at their favorite bar or restaurant. But there is that catch. They're only giving away free drinks if the country reaches President Biden's goal to have 70% of adults partially vaccinated by the 4th of July.
We're hoping to help with that goal. Tomorrow here on News 3, we're hosting our second vaccine clinic at the studios, as well as Lake Farm County Park. We'll be offering second doses to anyone who received a first Pfizer dose at our May 13th clinic. And we'll also have a supply of the Johnson & Johnson vaccine and the Pfizer vaccine on hand. So if you want a shot, please join us. Our vaccine clinic will run from 11 a.m. until 7 p.m.
And just because restrictions are done in Dane County, that doesn't mean fan-favorite events will instantly return.
Some are instead eyeing 2022. Our Adam Duxter joins us live from downtown Madison with why it's got as much to do with reservations as restrictions. Adam?
Yeah, today we learned the Dane County Farmers Market will be coming back here to the Capitol Square 2 weeks from this Saturday after more than a year of drive-ins in secondary locations. But for other events to come back, that could take a little bit more time. In fact, we're learning a lot of downtown events will be back later, like July, August, or even September. And that's because of permit wait times and planning purposes. Other events like Taste of Madison or Live on King Street either won't happen or will happen in a limited capacity elsewhere. Yet those who are focused on downtown development say having any events back this summer is a big win.
Historically, 70% of the sales within our retail stores on State Street were directly tied to an event. So we need to see those economic stimulators come back, those events, those things that bring people to downtown. And while we can't have all the same events that we had before, we are really excited about the events that are coming back.
As for the farmers market, you can expect to see what we've seen pre-pandemic and in terms of the number of vendors in their usual locations and no cap on the amount of people coming in and out during the time the market is open. Coming up tonight at 6, we'll give you a closer look at what to expect when the farmers market returns June 19th.
Adam Duxter, live downtown. Adam, thank you.
Well, masks haven't vanished inside all places, and they may be here to stay for a while at some Madison spots. The Madison Children's Museum, for example, reopens tomorrow. All guests will still need to wear masks, vaccinated or not. Museum staff say the decision is just common sense because their customers are mostly families with the younger, unvaccinated kids.
The recommendations are still that people around kids and kids younger than 12 be masked. You know, that's the county recommendation. That's what daycares are doing.
As mentioned, the museum is getting ready to open again tomorrow. At first, only member families. It will reopen to the public at the end of the month.
The long drive-through line probably won't disappear, but it will likely be shorter at a popular East Side stop. Java Cat has been brewing their plans for a safe return for months. They stayed open by serving customers via the drive-through for 14 months. The inside essentially turned into storage areas, but as of early this morning, the lobby is back open thanks to Dane County's expiring health order.
We've had some fantastic customers that really, like I said, really stepped up.
Java Cat is open 7 days a week from 7 a.m. until 2 p.m., starting with a limited menu.
Wisconsin Republicans want to make sure businesses cannot require you to show proof you're vaccinated. Several of their bills preventing that were up for a public hearing today.
You shouldn't have to feel like you have to get the vaccine just to go about your daily life, to participate in government activities or just within the general marketplace of a free market society. It should be a personal medical decision, and that's between that individual, their family, and their health care provider.
The 5 bills would also block the UW system and technical colleges from requiring testing or vaccinations against COVID vaccine. Those who were against the bills did not testify in today's hearings.
Well, it splashed in Lake Mendota and bounded across people's yards this morning. The DNR thinks a black bear spotted in Middleton is fairly harmless to people, but they want to keep it that way. Our Jamie Perez spoke with people who saw the creature firsthand.
Well, people who live here along Middleton Beach Road said they saw the bear running down this road before heading off into this woodsy area, and some people were actually able to catch quick video shots of it before it ran off. Take a look at this. One neighbor told me it ran through her backyard and ran right past her neighbor, who said it was so close that he could smell it.
I turned over to my right. I could see a black bear running through the backyard 2 houses over at my neighbor's. And at the where the red garage is, my neighbor Jeff was standing outside and the bear ran right in front of him.
DNR says that if you see the bear, just leave it alone. It will probably head out of the area by this evening. But what should you do if you see this bear, and why was this bear in our area? I'll have that answer for you tonight at 6.
Jamie, thank you. We'll see you at 6. Governor Tony Evers has taken a significant step toward announcing a re-election bid, naming key campaign staff for a run in 2022. The governor named Cassie Fellini as campaign manager. She previously worked as his deputy campaign manager in 2017. The first-term Democrat has not officially said if he's running again, saying he's likely to decide after the state budget is complete later this summer. Several Republicans, including former Lieutenant Governor Rebecca Clayfish, are also eyeing a run.
A month dedicated to Pride has advocates also worried about prejudice. Next at 5, our State of Hate series continues.
Our News 3 Now investigative team is looking at hate crimes against the LGBTQ community. That's ahead at 5. And some dramatic video from Eau Claire as some people were crossing a crosswalk. We'll show you what happened. That's ahead tonight on News 3 Now at 6.
And on Wall Street, marginal movement as the Dow adds 25 points, the NASDAQ up 20, the S&P gains a half dozen, and we'll be right back.
Struggling to get fresh air this spring? It's time for new energy-efficient replacement windows from Champion. Right now, every Comfort 365 window style is 40% off.
At Champion, we make buying new windows easy. Unlike some other companies, we control every step of the process. We design, build, install, and guarantee it for life.
Stay comfortable all year long and get 40% off all styles. Call now or download our free buyer's guide at getchampionwindows.com.
Do you have a coffee smile? Drinking coffee causes yellow teeth for thousands of people just like you. And whitening toothpaste just doesn't make those stains go away. Introducing Power Swabs, the first teeth whitening system that lifts coffee stains off your teeth in less than 5 minutes without whitening strips or trays.
I've smoked, I've drank coffee, I drink red wine. It makes my teeth darker. It doesn't make me feel good about myself. And using Power Swabs, it's made a difference.
So with the strips I've used in the past, most of them are like you got to leave it on for 30 minutes and the whole experience is just not comfortable. But with Power Swabs, I just snapped it open and rubbed it on and it was good to go.
This didn't sting, it didn't burn, it didn't have an aftertaste. It was just a swab and I just got to rub it on my teeth and that was it.
The Secret is a tooth detergent and whitening agent developed by Dr. Martin Ginniker that lifts stains off of your teeth. Power Swabs remove stains on natural teeth, veneers, bonding, caps, and crowns. The best part is you just swab your teeth for 5 minutes and you'll have whiter teeth. No more sitting at home with a whitening strip in your mouth for 30 minutes.
I've tried like every over-the-counter whitening because, you know, I'm one of those people that's like obsessed with white teeth. The Power Swabs were so easy to use. I don't have to have strips sitting on my face for an hour. I don't have to have a foam tray where I feel like I'm gonna gag or I'm gonna go play football.
When I used these whitening strips, I noticed when I would drink, I would get this crazy sensitivity. It would go right to my brain, and I'm like, I hate this. So why do I have to go through the monstrosity of this pain just because I want to whiten my teeth? With Power Swabs, there was zero sensitivity.
Show off your white smile this Memorial Day and call for your 5-minute solution. Order Power Swabs and receive 40% off the regular price. Yes, 40% off the regular price. Shipping is free. Plus, you'll receive a free Quick Stick pen. Visit powerswabs.com or call the number on your screen.
Hey folks, Thursday on News 3 Now this morning, Josh Sprider's checking out a place where you can learn to paint and sip wine while you do it.
And in our Wandering Wisconsin series, we're checking out Wyalusing State Park. We'll see you from 4:30 to 7.
News 3 Now, your vaccine information headquarters, and SSM Health are hosting a second Vaccine Day, Thursday, June 3rd from 11 to 7 at Madison's Lunny Park and at News 3 Now Studios, sponsored by the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund. You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
Well, the city of Madison now celebrating Pride Month, raising the rainbow flag earlier today, flying outside the municipal building downtown. The city chose to fly the Pride Progress flag. That adds a chevron design to the classic rainbow flag to place a greater emphasis on inclusion and progression. As we celebrate Pride Month, we also keep in mind how the LGBTQ community is still often the target of hate.
As part of a wide-ranging investigation, our State of Hate series showcases how crimes have increased in severity over recent years. Investigative reporter Naomi Coles joins us now with more.
This series involved 100 record requests for almost 200 hate investigation records over the last 3 years in Wisconsin. As we honed in on anti-LGBTQ crimes, we found that recent hate crimes against the community are more likely to involve physical violence, whereas in 2017 and 2018, many of the reported crimes were things like pride flag thefts. Last year, that included targeting patrons and bartenders at gay-friendly bars, keying victims' cars at their homes with anti-gay slurs, telling a transgender professor to commit suicide, and beating people up while using homophobic slurs. Now, as we celebrate Pride Month, advocates say these kinds of public displays help bring awareness.
It's unacceptable, it's illegal, and we need to, as a society, we need to stop that trend of increase every year. The Pride Month helps the LGBT community to feel consolidated, to feel like we are one.
There were 11 anti-LGBTQ hate crimes reported in Wisconsin last year, but that number is likely far below the reality, and that's because of a ream of issues that impact underreporting and differences in how crimes are investigated, reported, and charged. All of that is covered in our State of Hate series online right now at Channel 3000.
Well, let's get a look at your certified most accurate weather meteorologist, Dana Fulton, with your forecast. Dana?
It is sunny outside and it is warm. We're warm right now, but we're about to be hot as we look ahead to the weekend. So things are ramping up a little bit with our temperatures. Quite summery for us. Southern Wisconsin right now, nice and clear. We have some stronger thunderstorms traveling through the deep south and even into parts of the Midwest right now, seeing rain for Indiana and Ohio. Not seeing those showers really for us, though. It'd be nice to have a little bit of rain with all this sun and warm weather. Things are quite dry outside. Remember, we're still in a drought status. So as we look through the next few days, it's nice to have a little taste of summer. But would also be nice to pick up a little bit of rain. I think we're going to hold off until next week before any shower chances build in. We're warm again for tomorrow, but of course hot as we look ahead to the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Temperatures near 90. And for next week, it'll be a little more humid outside, bringing in the possibility for some showers and thunderstorms. Overnight, partly cloudy, pretty mild for us. Temperatures only dropping to the mid to upper 50s for overnight lows. Tomorrow afternoon, we get partly sunny skies again, and high temperatures will be in the mid to low 80s. So we add on just a few more degrees for your Thursday. Heading into Friday, we add on a few more degrees. For early in the day on Friday, temperatures near 60. In the afternoon, we'll see high temperatures in the upper 80s, close to 90 degrees for our afternoon highs. So quite a bit above average for this time of year. Mid to upper 70s would be a little close to average. This is a little more like some July-like summer trend for us. But we asked for summer. It's really settling in for early June. As we look ahead to the 6 to 10 day and our 8 to 14 day outlook, quite likely that we are going to see warm weather or warm temperatures, above average temperatures through the middle of the month. So it's really settling in for us. So that constant reminder to make sure you stay hydrated and wear sunscreen if you're spending a lot of time outside. That's something we're probably going to be repeating a lot, not just through the next few weeks, but through the next few months. Now for tomorrow, high temperatures, mid to low 80s, partly sunny skies, again a little warmer outside. Wind speeds will be about 8 to 15 miles per hour, so just a little more breezy for us. But I think that breeze coming in from the southwest is not really going to help make things feel any cooler if you're spending a lot of time outdoors when high temperatures are in the 80s. We aren't going to factor in too much humidity for tomorrow or for early Friday, as the moisture not really building in until the end of the weekend and into next week. But man, the heat really turned on for us for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We're close to 90 degrees with sunshine this weekend. A good weekend if you're staying hydrated with sunscreen, and maybe spend some time on the water. Close to 90 on Monday with a slight chance for a shower or thunderstorm late in the day. Better opportunity for rain building in for the middle of next week. Looks like more of a stormy setup. Again, humidity becoming more of a trend for us as we have the chance for showers and isolated thunderstorms for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and a slight chance on Friday and carrying into the following weekend. We hold on to those rain chances and the above average temperatures. And speaking of above average temperatures in Wisconsin, you know it's starting to get warm outside when we start to hear about the pavement buckling. We have a huge section of 12 eastbound just east or just west of Baraboo right now, about a 4-mile stretch closed due to pavement buckling. This stretch goes again just northwest of Baraboo, but it is the eastbound side of Highway 12. They have set up a detour. The best way to get around this, actually, if you look at Old Reedsburg Road, taking that to County BD, which runs right through or right next to downtown Baraboo. So if you take a pit stop and visit downtown Baraboo before you hop back on 33 to get onto 12, that would be the best way to get around that closure right now. But pavement buckling always becomes a little more of a hot topic for us as we get into the summer, the first one of the season. Janesville to the Beltline, 26 minutes. Sauk City to Milton is still at 16 minutes, and Sun Prairie to downtown, 9 minutes this evening. That's a quick look at traffic.
Dana, thank you. Will the Badger volleyball team have its biggest star back on the court next season? Dana Retke with a big announcement about her future just ahead at 5.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Menards has everything to transform the look of your home, adding to your curb appeal. Ideal garage doors add a stylish new look to the outside of your home. We have more than 1,000 different style and color options to choose from. Give your home the update it deserves and save with 11% off all Ideal garage doors. Save today and get 11% off everything for your next project right now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Milk
milk, milk. Yeah, guzzle milk, drink it all. Make a milk waterfall. Cookie milk, stack it tall. Milk with no rhythm at all. Make you run fast milk. Stay awake in class milk. Pour it by the glass milk. Is that a mustache milk? Boom, 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 base milk. Smile in your face milk. Go for the goal before you know you going all the way milk. Milky high, milky hay. I hope you have a milky day. Live your best life milk. You out this world, Milky Way. Put you on the spot milk. Question, got milk? Show us what you got. Hashtag got milk.
The Memorial Sale at Slumberland ends Saturday. Everything is an additional 25% off our already low price. Plus, great doorbuster deals.
Well, hello, Slumberland.
The huge Memorial Sale at Slumberland ends Saturday.
Allergy sufferers. Bedtime means it's time to take Zysol. Zysol relieves allergies while you sleep, so you wake refreshed. And in a clinical study, after just 1 day, 90% felt powerful 24-hour relief. So, be wise all. Take Zysol at night.
Is your credit score getting in the way of things you want to do? Personal loans through NetCredit help you borrow up to $10,000. So check your eligibility on netcredit.com today without affecting your credit score. You may even be able to build your credit history as you repay. NetCredit, a more personal loan.
If your credit card debt is out of control, if you're in over your head in monthly payments, there's a secret the credit card companies don't want you to know. If you have more than $10,000 in credit card debt, you have the right to let us settle that debt for a fraction of what you owe. That's bad news for the credit card companies, but it's great news for you. We're Credit Associates, and we're offering you free information on how to completely resolve your credit card debt with a monthly payment you can afford. To see how much you could save, call now. 1-800-914-7929. Don't declare bankruptcy. Don't consolidate. Give us 10 minutes and we could save you thousands. After all, we depend on your success and offer a guarantee so there's no risk to call. Credit Associates. Live better, debt-free. We'll even show you how to use your stimulus money to jumpstart our services and get you debt-free faster than you ever thought possible. Call Credit Associates now to see how much you could save for free. Call 1-800-914-7929.
No more Freon for your AC. Oh no, the homeowner's called Action Man and his action team.
Call on Action Plumbing, Heating, and Electric at iwantactionnow.com.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
All right, this is big news for the Badger volleyball team. Middle blocker Dana Redke officially announcing on Twitter she will be back with the program next year. She is a 4-time All-American and has been named to the Big Ten first team 4 times. The 6'8 senior will have another year of eligibility due to the COVID pandemic. Wisconsin bring back almost everyone for that Final Four team, including All-American setter Sydney Hilly, outside hitter Grace Loberg, and libero Lauren Barnes. Outside hitter Molly Haggerty, though, says she hopes to go pro.
The Green Bay Packers are adding another weapon to their secondary. Today, they signed their first-round draft pick, cornerback Eric Stokes from Georgia. The speedy defensive back was chosen as the 29th overall pick. Stokes recorded 20 tackles, 4 interceptions, and 4 pass breakups in 2020.
Sources say Duke Hall of Fame basketball coach Mike Krzyzewski will coach his final season with the Blue Devils next year. Stadium first reporting that news of the 74-year-old Krzyzewski's final season. He's led the Blue Devils to 5 national titles, most recently in 2015, but we kind of want to forget that game. 1,170 victories. He is the winningest coach in the history of men's college basketball. Former Duke player and associate head coach John Shire would then take over as Krzyzewski's successor for the 22-23 season.
Trainer Bob Baffert has been suspended for 2 years by Churchill Downs after an additional drug test of Medina Spirit confirmed the presence of a steroid in the Kentucky Derby winner's system. Disqualification of the horse could be next. The Kentucky Horse Racing Commission is still completing its investigation before making that ruling. But Baffert won't be able to enter any horses in the Kentucky Derby or other races at the storied Louisville track through the spring of 2023.
All right, stay with us for a final check of your first warn forecast.
News 3 Now is partnering with the Madison School District to provide its high school seniors with special commencement ceremonies.
Join us for the Class of 2021 special commencement ceremony, streamed live on channel3000.com and Channel 3000 Plus, June 11th and 12th.
You call me devious, but you don't understand that all I am is a little mysterious.
It used to be that when you were healthy, you didn't have to think about healthcare.
You didn't care which doctors invented which treatment.
But now, things are different.
Now when you or someone close to you is sick, that's all you care about.
A doctor with answers. A medical team you can trust.
That treats you like you're important.
UW Health. Remarkable medicine. Remarkable care.
If your dry eye symptoms keep coming back, inflammation in your eye might be to blame.
Looks like a great day for achy, burning eyes.
Over-the-counter eye drops typically work by lubricating your eyes and may provide temporary relief.
Ha! These drops probably won't touch me.
Xiidra works differently, targeting inflammation that can cause dry eye disease.
What is that? Xiidra! No!
It can provide lasting relief.
Oh.
Xiidra is the only FDA-approved non-steroid treatment specifically for the signs and symptoms of dry eye disease. 1 drop in each eye, twice a day. Don't use if you're allergic to Xiidra. Common side effects include eye irritation, discomfort, or blurred vision when applied to the eye, and unusual taste sensation. Don't touch container tip to your eye or any surface. After using Xiidra, wait 15 minutes before reinserting contacts.
Got any room in your eye?
Talk to an eye doctor about twice daily Xiidra.
I'd prefer you didn't.
Xiidra. Not today, dry eye.
Struggling to get fresh air this spring? It's time for new energy-efficient replacement windows from Champion. Right now, every Comfort 365 window style is 40% off.
At Champion, we make buying new windows easy. Unlike some other companies, we control every step of the process. We design, build, install, and guarantee it for life.
Stay comfortable all year long and get 40% off all styles. Call now or download our free buyer's guide at getchampionwindows.com.
News 3 Now is partnering with the Madison School District to provide its high school seniors with special commencement ceremonies.
Join us for the Class of 2021 special commencement ceremony, streamed live on channel3000.com and Channel 3000 Plus, June 11th and 12th.
Coming up on the CBS Evening News, President Biden unveils new incentives to get Americans vaccinated, free childcare, and even a round of beer for Americans who roll up their sleeves. Plus, as we return to the office, will companies mandate vaccines? And stepping up, how a teacher saved graduation day for a student who was almost denied the chance to walk. That's all tonight right here on the CBS Evening News.
And Dana's back. Final check of the forecast.
It is quite warm outside right now. We are just going to continue to heat up. Temperatures in the mid to low 80s tomorrow with partly sunny skies. Mostly sunny for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday with highs close to 90. Next week, we add in the humidity with the heat, with the chance for some showers and thunderstorms starting to build in for the middle of the week. But high temperatures will stay in the 80s.
All right, we'll be back in 30 minutes for News 3 Now at 6. CBS Evening News coming away next.